All right. I'm going to attempt to repack the bearings in this 1959 Ford F-100. Previous episodes, we put a drop axle under it and with drop springs from Posies. The drop axle come from Nostalgic Sids. And we are on the final stages of putting this thing together. It's taken a long time just because I have a kid that I need to take care of, and life and work, and those things get in the way. And I'm tired. And it was really hot this summer. These are excuses that you tend to make. But I'm back out here. It's fall time. So we're going to get working on this, repacking these bearings. I haven't done these bearings. Well, I did the outer bearings maybe a couple years ago, but I never did the inner bearings. I never did the inner bearings because I never bought the seals, and I never wanted to take the seals out. I guess I didn't have a garage like I do now. I had a storage unit. It didn't have lights. It was just a metal storage unit. And so I just did the outer bearings, repacked them, and called it good. And got the truck on the road, and it did fine. But now I figured I've got a garage, I've got the time, I've got the money. Well, I don't have the money, but nobody has the money, not in this economy. But now we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it right. So I ordered the bearings from LMC Truck, and I was dumb and only ordered one side, inner and outer. And so I was like, crap. So I walked to NAPA, which is just a block away, luckily, just on a hunch to see if I could get some axle grease or wheel bearing grease. And I asked the lady, do you have any wheel bearings? And she said, let me check. And she looked, and I was like, there's no way that you do. It's a 1959 Ford F-100. No way. And she goes, I've got them on hand. And I go, so she went back and she goes, oh yeah, we've got lots of them. She says, they're a popular wheel bearing. And I was like, well, I guess it makes sense. They probably use the same wheel bearing from probably 56 or whatever all the way up to 69 or something like that, or 70 or something. Back when it became an F-150. So I actually put these wheel bearings together on one side, on the passenger side. I had it all together. I repacked the outer bearing, and I slapped it together, and I almost did what I did in the storage unit. And I thought to myself, well, this is stupid. Like, you should take these seals out, replace these seals, and you should do the outer bearing or the inner bearings. So yeah, I am going to do that now. Alright, so some things you're going to need is gloves. Now, I have just these gloves from COVID times, and I'm trying to go through them because they're free. But I do have good gloves. Mechanics gloves, I think I got for Christmas or something. These come in handy, especially when doing this. If you needed part numbers, the washer 400695, cotter pin 402713, the nut 400691. Need two of those each of all of that. The hubcap 401961. You need two for each side. Bearing, outer bearing 450538. That one was from LMC. The one from NAPA, yeah, just, I don't know what the part number is for that. That's a big number. I'm not going to read that. You can see that, BR5. Screenshot it, whatever. For the inner NAPA, it's that one there. inner bearing. Inner bearing from LMC truck is a PTC 340528F. And then wheel seals 18055. You need 2 of each. And you need 2 of each bearings. So you're going to need a total of 4 bearings. Inner and outer. First goal is to get this seal out. So I'm already dirty. You should have your paper towels ready to go. There it goes. There it comes. Alright. Watch the carnage. I'm gonna save these. Just gonna clean this up so that I can see what the heck I'm doing. Alright. So, lesson learned. Do not use steel punches to take your race bearings out. Steel punches. I'm mucked up and scarred up the inside of the hub all around both sides. I did it there. I did it real bad right there. You can see it. It's not good. So I sanded it down and I kind of filed it. This one does not look good. This one looks really bad. Right in there. You can see that. So I sanded it down and cleaned it up and filed it the best that I could with some 210. Don't want to go too much to, because I want that race to fit in there nice. I don't want it to be off or anything. So I don't think it's that big a deal because the race, I don't think it's that big a deal, but because the race is fixed in there, as long as it's fixed in there and doesn't spin, the bearing is what spins, and the bearing contacts the inside of the race, not the outside. So it's not that big a deal. It may make it difficult to get the race out next time I have to pack the bearings, but probably not going to take the race out next time. I'll probably just pack the bearings next time. So I went and got some brass punches. These were very expensive. They were like $46. I looked all over Menards. I couldn't find any brass punches. They just had brass stock, which was like 5 foot. So I went to O'Reilly's and got these for $46. They gave me a military discount. Shout out to the guy for giving me a military discount and putting me in the system, so next time I check out, I've got a military discount every time I use my O'Reilly's rewards. So it comes with a quarter, 3/8 pin, a 3/8 drift, and a quarter pin, and a quarter solid. I'm probably going to use the quarter solid. It's the longest to get through this. That way it doesn't screw up this would be the passenger side. So I know if I have problems, I know the passenger side is the culprit. It's the race, and I will have to get a new hub. I don't know where to get a new hub. So it's getting there. I imagine it's probably not going to move too much. Hopefully you get it in there, you know. Just whack it in there, right? That's it. Feel it. Let's take a look. Would you look at that? I can't find anything that will go around this besides, I know I watched that YouTube video where the guy used the old race. I don't know what I did with it. I don't know what I did with it, but he used the old race and put it around here and then hammered it on. I can't figure out. I'd have to cut it down or grind it down a little bit so that it wouldn't get stuck in there. So I'm just gonna have to take my time and do this slowly. Take your time, go slow. Give it a good whack. Every whack counts, I imagine. It'll be a long day. Probably be much easier once I get it down under that lip. Yeah, we're already getting there. Just gotta take it slow. It's got two grooves on each side, one on north and south, and that's how you take it out. You just slip the brass punch in the grooves and pound it out. That's how you take it out. But putting it in, just gotta follow the grooves and give it a good whack. Good. I think it's good. Alright, I think we're good. Alright, now we're going to do the driver's side. Okay, I think I'm going to try punching this out. that I got my brass punch. Should be a lot easier. Shouldn't mark anything up. Secure your bench. Slip off there. For the sake of TV, we have sped up this operation. Alright, I think that's as far as she's gonna go. One down. Every whack counts. Every whack counts. Cool beans. That's the way to do it. Use a brass punch. Don't use steel. Alright, so I've got the driver's side here and I've got the race bearings out. I'm going to put the race bearings in, but before I do that, I got to clean this up. So they're nice and shiny. Well, as good as it's going to get. Nice and good. I'll save the hear it, like it when it hits that bottom, it bottoms out. You just tell it's done. Ding, fries are done. The outer bearing. This is the one where I just used the old thing, and that worked pretty good, but I marred that bad boy up. That thing is just beat up, and I just used the punch just like I did before on the inner one. Just to tap it in, just to tap it in. Alright, that's not working. Remember, one strong tap, one good whack. Shout out to all my tools. You know who you are. For staying on the workbench, staying put. I really appreciate you a lot. I don't feel it yet. You know it when you feel it. That's what she said. There it is. That's it. Yep. Hear that bing, bing, bong. Ding, fries are done. Alright, I got the races in. Now I'm going to just clean it up afterward before I do the bearings. Pack the bearings, put the bearings in, put it on the hub. Or put it on the spindle, actually. I just want to clean these. I know these are brand new, but I want to make sure there's nothing in there. Never be too sure. I think she's good. I think we're good there on that one. Let's start with this.